Y'all, Mr. Offset decided to be messy and threatened a blogger named Raw Ali because he didn't like what she had to say about him. Raw then exposed Offset, and well, he does not look like the tough guy he probably thinks he is because he is getting clowned by everybody on social media. Talk about shooting yourself in the foot, my God. Also, the Grammys are moving real weird this year because they are trying to scam Beyonce out of her possible win by moving her album where it does not belong. Y'all trust, the Beyhive is going to stand up for their queen, and when I said that they are dragging the Grammys, y'all better believe it because it's just embarrassing. Listen, it just goes to show that nobody, not even the Grammys, can mess with Queen B. Okay, at this point, somebody gotta call Cardi and her boo Offset into order in the courts of these social media streets, because it just don't make no sense how they're always out here every 3 business days getting into it with somebody or some kind of fight. Now, y'all know that I love me some Cardi, but come on, it just don't make no sense. But then, to be fair to her, this next drama doesn't really have anything to do with her, at least not directly. It's about Offset and how he is threatening a blogger named Raw Ali, who owns On Site. Now, I know that Raw and Cardi got some beef going on because Raw likes Nicki Minaj, and I'm not finna get into that mess, but I'm pretty sure y'all know how that goes. Anybody that's pro Nicki is apparently anti Cardi, and the other way around. But anyways, Raw recently exposed Offset for sliding into her DMs, and when I first heard this part, I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was gonna expose him for trying to link up with her or cheat on Cardi. I know it's kind of messy, but come on y'all, let's not act like Offset don't be sliding into DMs on Instagram. It's kind of his MO. But anyways, I was wrong because he didn't try to link up with her. Instead, he threatened her. In the screenshot that Raw shared, he said, "You better be safe, HOE. I'ma catch you." And Raw replied, "You just seen me at the VMAs and you ain't do nothing, coward." He then said, "No reason to. I mind my business. Leave me alone, brah. I'm a man. Do lady business." Raw said, "Man, suck a D." And he replied, "Okay, tough guy." I'm not gonna lie, this whole conversation was kind of weird and cracked me up because, like, how weird is this? I mean, you texted her and basically threatened to beat her up on site, but then you're telling her to leave you alone because you don't get involved in women's business when you're pretty much the one who stuck your nose in women's business and texted her unprovoked without even saying hi. I mean, it looks like you just jumped into her DM and started threatening her.
What happened to, hello, how are you? My name is, what happened to that?
Y'all, these men need to start acting better. And for those who are wondering why he threatened her in the first place, it's because she and Cardi had a mini argument on Twitter the other day. Not really an argument because Raw didn't reply to Cardi, but y'all see what I mean. So Raw posted about Offset's Saweetie cheating drama, and Cardi kept trying to drop a comment, but Raw was deleting the comments. Y'all know how much Cardi hates it when people try to silence her, so she called Raw out saying, "Baby Baba Lee keeps deleting my comment under her post, so flood this under there. The rumor will be addressed on Offset's album, but while we wait, let's address why your sideman G Stacks was posting about that baby in your stomach that was his and not your husband's." So this is why Offset threatened Raw, and honestly, the threat makes no sense to me because she is not the only one who has been posting about it. Pretty much everybody has been talking about it and dragging Offset, but for some reason he decided to threaten only Raw. Now I don't know about you guys, but I think he's just doing this for publicity for his album. This is going to be his first album since he left Amigos, and he needs the album to slap or he's gonna get himself clowned. He has a lot resting on the success of his album, so he's gonna do almost anything to get people talking about and anticipating the album. I think that's why he and Cardi had to make a tweet about him addressing the Saweetie situation on the album, because he knows that's gonna get people interested because we want to hear what he has to say. This person left a comment saying, "Offset and Cardi ain't cut out for the rap game. They want to act all gangsta but cry and be traumatized the next minute. Y'all need to stop and retire anyways, cause y'all ain't releasing music or any good music at that." Another person commented, "Offset is so feminine, might even be another stunt to make headlines. They be desperate when new music is on the way." And this other person threw major shade saying, "They're both so embarrassing." They are really perfect for each other, cause wow. I agree with that last part because clearly they do not have any issues getting into into petty fights online and getting clowned every 5 business days because of it. Listen, it's embarrassing. But anyways, let's move on to the topic of Miss Queen Beyonce herself and how she's getting scammed by the Grammys, cause listen, they're really trying to rob Queen Bee in broad daylight. So she submitted her album Renaissance to the Grammys, as she should, because the album slaps, all over the place. But according to sources, the Recording Academy was not sure where to place the album, even though Beyonce submitted it under the category of Dance Electronica. There were arguments within the Academy arguing whether the album should be moved to the pop category or stay in the dance music category. An insider said, "The issue this time is that Beyonce submitted Renaissance as a dance and electronica album, but the Recording Academy's dance committee reportedly didn't think it was necessarily a dance album. They argued that it should be moved to pop, so the discussion moved to the Recording Academy's National Screening Committee, which is a panel of music industry experts from various fields, who all listened to the Renaissance several times to determine where it should compete," which sounds like agonizing, backbreaking work. They decided that yes, Beyonce is right and it should be treated as a dance album. But honestly, the Grammys sound like a mess this year, because this is not the first time that they're pulling a stunt like this. They did this to Nicki's song Super Freaky Girl and they moved it to pop, even though Nicki rapped almost through the whole song, so it made no sense. And I think that the artists know what kind of music they put out and what category it should fall under. But also the issue with this is that it tends to keep artists restricted to just one category and does not really allow for versatility in the kind of songs they put out. Renaissance is Beyonce's first house music album, and that's the entire point of the album. Renaissance literally means rebirth, and this is Beyonce stepping out of her usual genre to do something new and fresh, and part of the reason that Renaissance was such a huge hit. The Recording Academy really needs to pull its act together and stop trying to be extra controversial. All these controversies when they haven't even announced who the nominees are yet, and y'all know there's going to be major drama when they eventually announce who got nominated, because artists who didn't get nominated and their fans are going to cause some major drama on social media. And then there is obviously going to be more drama when artists win the Grammys over the artists who actually deserve it. So yeah, it's a cycle and it happens every year. But anyways, people called out the Grammys for being messy, with someone saying, "I'm so over the Grammys. All they are doing is creating more room for artists to stop submitting their songs. The Grammys used to be looked at as the most prestigious award you could get in music, like how actors looked at Oscars. But now it's too many politics involved, too many secretive personalities, allowing anyone to become a part of the committee. It's become a joke for real. And now it's just another award show." And another person commented, "First off, they put Nicki's Super Freaky Girl rap song into a pop category? Okay, but also now they're putting Beyonce's Renaissance into a pop category and telling us they've listened to it so many times they concluded it's not a dance album? Like, what?" I really hope they fix whatever issues they have, because honestly, this doesn't make them look good at all. But anywho, while we wait for the nominations and the chaos that will follow, y'all check out this other video.